Hickok 45 sitting on a rock along with
John Hickok.
John Hickok. It says MS65 Giant or something like that.
That's what the jacket is called.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my name.
All right. Anyway, we're out here in the desert. We've been to SHOT Show, so we thought we'd sit down on these rocks and talk to you.
Yeah, it's pretty neat rocks. They don't really look like the ones back in Tennessee.
No, they look like old rocks.
Yeah, they do.
I'd take that one there at least, 4 million years maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it's falling apart. It might be 8 million.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to damage the rocks here in
Yeah.
Arizona. No.
Yeah.
It's funny driving around. You can't always easily find a place where you know it's safe to go intrude and sit on the rocks and talk to people. You don't know who owns it.
Yeah. Well, we found a pretty neat spot back here,
Yeah.
at least until somebody kicks us off. So.
Yeah, if we're arrested in a minute here by Border Patrol, you'll know what's going on.
Yeah. But hey, it might be the most highly viewed vlog ever.
Yeah.
If it happens. So.
Get arrested. Now, we did find a neat little cove back in here. In fact, people use it for shooting. We know a shooting range when we see it,
Yeah.
and we saw some targets.
Yeah, we did.
The people sneak back here and shoot, and we happen to find it. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to SHOT Show. We're a little bit south of Phoenix now, between Phoenix and Tucson. Those are both in Arizona, for those who don't know. And we've had a great time, great trip so far. So we thought we'd stop and vlog about it a little bit.
Yeah, Las Vegas is always a fun place. Got to meet Karl Malone, former Utah Jazz basketball player.
Is that who that guy was? That big guy?
Yeah, it was Karl Malone.
Yeah, I thought so.
Super nice guy, and just another example of someone who's, I don't know how much, I mean, he's still technically a celebrity, but he's not, of course, on the news all the time anymore. But he was part of that era, the Michael Jordan era in the 90s and all that, and he was a
superstar.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Jordan and the Bulls, the Utah Jazz would have probably won a few championships.
Yeah.
And they almost did anyways. But yeah, Karl Malone, great basketball player, and he's a supporter of the Second Amendment and just the outdoors in general. He's involved heavily with the NRA and everything. So
I wasn't surprised that he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know why? Ask me.
Why?
No, I mean, because I knew he was a shooter, and he was involved with the NRA. I think he's on the board of directors, and I knew that he lived in a log house up in the mountains, and he hunts. I mean, how could he be a bad guy?
Right. Yeah.
So
we didn't have the longest conversation, but you can still just kind of tell.
Just nice, laid-back guy.
Yeah, especially a guy like him. He's used to, man, if he comes to something like that or anywhere, people all constantly autographs and want to meet him and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just, made a little time for us, and everything was really nice. So
nice guy.
That was cool.
Yeah, we met. Well, I don't know. We didn't get to talk to Ermy this time. I didn't even see him.
No, I didn't either. No.
He may not have been there.
Yeah,
Lee Ermy.
I don't know. Saw some other YouTubers, other friends of ours. It's always nice. And got to walk around, look at different guns. You guys may have seen it on Facebook. We got to look at a minigun. That was cool.
Oh, you posted that?
Yeah, the micro minigun. So.
Yeah. We don't carry a camera around in there and do a lot of we do videos and that sort of thing, and all that stuff's out there, the information on it, I guess. But we just enjoy looking for things and deciding what might be a firearm y'all want to see or would just like to shoot, and we saw several of those.
Yeah.
Saw the new Creed from Walther, and that P10 from CZ that's not really out yet. The revolver from Colt.
Right. Yeah.
Cobra.
Yeah, rumor is that Colt's going to be coming out with some more revolvers. So.
Yeah, down the road.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout. We all know what we'd all like to see, don't we? From Colt.
Well, it's something that I saw that Colt has, which is going to be really difficult to obtain because they're only doing a limited run of them. Is they're doing a reissue or reproduction, whatever you want to call it, reissue, I guess, more accurate, of the Vietnam era M16. It's got that original 3-prong flash hider on it, and apparently the guy who is building them for Colt has some original full auto ones, and it's really just made it identical. Literally the only thing different about the gun is one extra part. They even put it in the same serial number range.
Oh yeah.
They put like a little X or something there to kind of distinguish it, and it's not actually full auto. That's the only difference. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it was neat to see that.
Yeah.
That was. We hope you can hear us. Both of us had colds this week. I started out with one on the trip, and then John thought he'd copycat and get one too. But
well, your immune system kind of slowed it down for me. So.
yeah, it went through me to him.
Yeah.
But we survived. The show. SHOT Show is an amazing thing. Hopefully, you get a chance sometime to go through it. The biggest gun show in the world.
Yeah. Good. It's mostly for the industry, though.
Mostly.
So really, NRA is just as good.
Oh yeah.
In a lot of ways. So.
Yeah. If you knew somebody, and if you don't live too far away, and you work with a gun shop or something, it's not impossible, to get a pass to it. But still, you got to really want to come. It's out here in the middle of the desert.
Right.
What's that place called? Lost something.
Yeah, Lost something.
Vegas, I think. And
it's hard to find. It's not really bright or anything.
Yeah, and you don't really want to come. It's just there's a lot of temptation out here.
Yeah.
lots of gambling machines, women, wine, and what else.
It's like an attack on your senses, going to Vegas, but it's fun for a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And it's interesting too because where we drove out there, it's like you go through all this desert, and all of a sudden this huge city. Well, it's not actually really that big. Actually, think about it, but a lot of tall buildings and a lot of shiny lights. And
not
stuff.
Small, but it's not gigantic.
But it's still funny to see this city out in the middle.
Sitting out in the desert.
Yeah.
And that's something you get a better perspective on. Back in the 80s, I did a lot of flying in airplanes, and I was all over the country. But it's been different driving out here every year because we make a trip out of it, of course, and go see lots of things. And it's so much more fun to drive through the West than it is to fly over it and land. I can't get over the difference. And we look forward to it every year.
Yeah, well, you definitely did, and I grew up also watching westerns. And it's kind of neat to get out here and just get to see this land, and everything. It's kind of neat because we're from Tennessee, so it doesn't look anything like this out there.
Not at all. We were just looking at a couple of cactus, the saguaro cactus right here. If you all turn around, you can see them. There's about 50 of them right here, and some of them looks to be like bullet holes in them.
Yeah.
And from long ago, and I just know Wyatt Earp shot that big one over there probably.
Yeah.
About 1880.
Yeah, I've heard they can live like 200 years or something like that.
Yeah, and that one looks that old.
Yeah, and they don't seem to heal very well from what I've seen. So that's why they have to be protected.
It's some first aid or something.
Yeah.
Once they get damaged, it sort of stays with them, even though they stay alive.
Yeah.
But
I know they're highly protected, which is good because it's like the only place in the world, I guess, that they grow. Right? Is this part of southern Arizona?
I think in this country, at least, out in northern Mexico, right around here. So you know what we're talking about, maybe. If you don't, the saguaro, I think it's pronounced saguaro.
Saguru or saguaros.
Probably depends on where you're from. It's probably carbine.
The saguaros, I think is how you say it.
Yeah. I think they're called cactus.
Yeah.
But they're those tall ones, and they've got the arms coming out, and you've seen them in the movies and the westerns.
And it's so easy to spot the fake ones because the fake ones are always really short,
and they're really
green.
They
have the arms that are just like perfect.
Painted perfectly.
Yeah, but the real ones they're huge, and the arms are just sticking out all over different directions. And I read somewhere that it takes about 25 years for them to bud their first little arm. So you see a big one, it's really old.
Oh, I know. Even those little ones out there look like they just popped up last week. They're years and years old.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what else have we seen? Oh, we saw that big hole in the ground.
Oh yeah, meteor crater.
Yeah, we saw a meteor hit.
That's what they call the attraction. Just meteor crater.
Of all things, meteor crater. It's like that gun shop we saw in Las Vegas. What was it called? The Gun Shop.
Right.
That's the name of it, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's kind of neat. Big hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And they have like this man-sized, wood cutouts for some perspective of how huge it is.
And they got a little cutout of a guy way down at the bottom of it. And it's bigger than I thought it was. I thought I had pretty good perspective on it until they told us that he was down there.
Yeah.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
But it's pretty neat to think that thing fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
Made a lot of noise. Oh, we saw went through Gunsight Academy. They gave us a tour. You're familiar with that. If you don't know who Jeff Cooper is, just kind of hide your face in shame, okay, right now, and go buy a 45, 1911, to atone.
Yeah.
But
I know, it's customary when you go to Gunsight that you put a bullet on his.
Don't tell on me.
Mausoleum, is that what they were calling it?
Yeah, it's his burial site, the mausoleum, on the place.
Yeah, and tell a story on both of us. Both of us at the time, on our person because we were walking out there away from the car. We had just had 380s, and the guy that was giving us the tour, he said he told us about that. It's customary to leave around, and he was going to give us the 45s. But Dad went ahead and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to put
I've got my own bullet."
Yeah, and then I started to take the 45, and I thought, you know what? I think Jeff Cooper would appreciate it more if you put the round that you're actually carrying.
That's right.
On there.
That protected you that day.
Right, exactly. So I'm not ashamed to say that.
So now I'm down around thanks to Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm down around in my magazine.
I'm not ashamed to say I carry a 380 at times. So.
Yeah, no, me either. That was really neat though, seeing getting the tour of the float. We appreciate Dave Hartman and the group there, showing us around, because I'd read about that place forever, and of course read a lot of Jeff Cooper's writings, and had never been there to attend a course or anything, but it's a pretty impressive operation. Seemed like nice folks, and the reputation speaks for itself, of course.
Yeah.
You've probably seen them on some of the shooting shows, things filmed out at Gunsight.
Yeah. I just thought of, that there's that saying in gun culture where they say, friends don't let friends carry 380.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think I've ever heard a saying that says friends don't let friends not carry.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, even Cooper said, the first rule of a gunfight is have a gun. Have a gun. So,
yeah.
Even the man himself. So anyway, what else did we see that they're dying to hear about?
That we saw on the way out there. Well, we saw some old Native American ruins that were up in a hillside. That was really neat. Montezuma's castle.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
In Arizona.
I've always been interested in old, ancient ruins and stuff. And in America, at least, there's not a lot to choose from as far as really old stuff.
Yeah.
That you can just go and see. I guess you have to dig pretty deep to find some of that stuff. I know there's Aztec and Mayan stuff down in Mexico and of course Egypt and stuff like that. But so that was kind of neat, to see some of that.
That really was. And just driving through there, where did we drive through? I always want to call it Flagstaff. Yeah, Flagstaff, right. And through New Mexico, Arizona is always very, very interesting. I think this is still one of my favorite areas though when we come west.
Yeah.
Down here in southern
Arizona.
Yeah. We're headed to Tucson, and that's it's more of the same. Just a little further south, and probably not hit Tombstone this year. We might not, but all down there in the same area. It's really the Southwest, so it's pretty cool. Again, we love Tennessee and Kentucky, where I'm from. Lots of lush greenery, as you all see, depending on the season. And when we film the video, right? But I don't know, there's something that's cool about this dry desert and the different foliage that just draws me to it.
Yeah, so we're always coming out here in the wintertime, so it's a little chill.
We've come out in August. We might never want to come back.
Yeah, really.
Wasn't that August when you came out?
Yeah, I came out here on my own one time, and it was,
summer sometime.
I have to say, there is something, people that live out here probably hate hearing it, but I mean, there's something to the dry heat thing, for sure.
Yeah.
Heat is heat, but 100 degrees out in the desert when it's dry is not 100 degrees in Tennessee. It's very different. The humidity, it's just, you guys know that live in those areas.
Well, they see the sweat pouring off of me, a lot of the videos, when it's even 90 and it's that humid.
It drains the energy out of you, and you just feel like you just want to just melt into the floor and do nothing. Yeah. But the heat, when it's dry, it's kind of like, it's uncomfortable, and it's more just like something you have to deal with. It's not, it's just a different thing. It's not as bad to me, at least.
Yeah, it is.
It burns you more, but.
Can you think of anything else we saw at SHOT Show that would be of interest to these people?
Well, there was the Striker Fire 1911, the Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned that or not.
That's pretty interesting.
It was interesting, heavy, but interesting. Yeah. It's kind of interesting, too, to see how, this gun culture, gun industry continues to kind of evolve, now that because of certain results of the election, it seems like, things have calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
People are getting back to focusing on things that they are actually genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
When it comes to guns, and
if you talk to people at your local gun shop, they'll probably tell you sales are kind of flat. They're down this year, and that's understandable. There's so much defensive buying over the last so many years, and then people buying not only more maybe than they could afford at times, but buying things they would rather not have bought, perhaps.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to get an AR, if I'm going to get that black rifle or another black rifle,
I'll buy it now.
Better get it now. And So in a lot of ways, it's a healthier business industry right now, even though sales are down a little bit. People are buying the things that they really, in fact, we talked to some gun shops and large gun shops, and they said they see a difference in the sales. You know, black guns are not selling, of course, as briskly, but carry guns and things are selling very, very well. So people are buying things that they really want or need more.
Yeah, and if you don't have any ARs, it's still a good time to go ahead and buy some while you can. But if you have plenty of ARs and rifles in that category, it's a good time to buy some ammo and stock up on things. Like carry guns, like you said, or get that holster that you've kind of been wanting or whatever.
Oh, I've got a better idea. Get that lever gun if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Get that single action if you don't have one.
Exactly.
You see those in our videos, how much fun they are. If you don't have a lever gun or a single action Colt clone or a Colt or anything like that, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, if you don't have some kind of cowboy gun,
you need to fix that in a hurry.
Somebody's shooting over there.
That's where you drove through there.
Yeah.
They're going to be surprised when we come driving out of there.
We told you there was a shooting range back
That'd be
here.
great if it's one of our viewers, wouldn't it? Over there shooting. We just came by to make sure you're getting a good hold on your pistol there.
Yeah.
We're the new Arizona firearms police or something. I don't know. I guess it's obvious we're running out of things to say.
Yeah, well, we want to let you guys know too. Again, I'm sure you've heard about it, but we do have merchandise now.
Oh yeah.
You guys have been asking us about that.
We're selling these shirts.
Yeah, this jacket exactly. You guys have been asking us about that for a long time, and we just never been really motivated to do it. But we kind of thought, let's go ahead and and do it. So
I think we're waiting for the 3,000th request.
That's right. Yeah,
it wasn't quite there yet.
Exactly.
We didn't want to seem too commercial, so when 3,000 people request a hat or shirt.
Right.
No, we do, and obviously, we make a couple bucks, and we appreciate the support. And the links are in, the descriptions and the home page and everything. So
if you go to just like the main channel page over there where the Facebook link is and all that, you can find it over there.
And we'll have, I think we did an FAQ on it. I didn't say anything about the other colors and things, but we have several colors, and just go look at it.
And we'll eventually, depending on when you're watching this, we may offer more products, we may offer less products, So just kind of, if you're interested in anything like that, just check out the link, go over there and check out the store. And
we're going to offer some socks probably next.
Socks,
some ballistic socks.
Yeah, well, gun socks we might actually.
Well, there you go. Yeah, we're thinking about that. Yeah, and we appreciate you guys watching, especially a vlog where we don't talk about much important, but sit in the desert. It's kind of like at home, sitting in the woods, talking to the trees. Here, talking to the rocks and the cactus, cacti.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, we're having a great trip, and we're sorry you're not along with us. Actually, we're not, but
some of them were. We met some of them.
Well, that's true. We met a few hundred of you at the SHOT Show.
Yeah.
Even though it's people in the industry, and you think of it as just the firearms industry, I'm always surprised there's so many viewers there. But the folks that work in a gun shop or own a gun shop or whatever, or they sit in the back room and hammering together Smith & Wessons or whatever, but they actually watch shooting videos. So kind of neat. So that's pretty cool. Seemed like there was somebody else we had run into, but I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I can't think either.
Oh, I know. It was nobody. It's 22 Plankster.
Oh yeah, we did with him.
So
I got with him. So
yeah, I thought it was somebody for a minute there.
Yeah, which a lot of people, I still get this every now and then. People don't realize that, I sort of have, but mostly you have known him since 1999.
Yeah, I've known him a long time.
Yeah. Remember him being interested, that we were making these videos and stuff, and he was like very interested in it. He was asking us a lot of questions about it and stuff like that, way back in the early days. So.
I've known a lot of people, some of them pretty weird, like 10 Outdoors 9 and 22 Plankster.
Since the 80s, knowing him.
Yeah, that's right.
And sometimes they're like, man, that's crazy, there's so many YouTubers in one spot, but part of it was because we knew them. We were
that's true.
Friends with them for years. So
Tennessee. So
yep.
Good place to shoot.
It is.
So I guess we'll let them go, you think?
Yeah,
they're ready to go.
If anyone's even watching. So
we're ready to get on to Tucson, find some lunch, maybe a cigar bar, or at least lunch.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to you all later. We again, we appreciate y'all watching and tuning in. Everything's not a firearm. Most things are, and we appreciate y'all tuning in.
I like that. Everything's not a firearm. Most things are.
Did I say that?
You did. That's a great quote.
Hey, I got a better one. Most people are average.
I think that should be. Why are we wasting our time with this life is good thing? That should be the sign off right there. Most things. Wait, what was it again? Everything's not a firearm, but most things are.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the new Hickok 45 slogan.
I'm striving to be like Yogi Berra. All right. Remember, if you see a fork in the road, take it.
Yeah.
Life is good.
See ya.
Oh man.
Everything's,
my butt.
Yeah, I know. It hurt more. So everything's not a firearm, but most things are.
Oh,
That's so great.
Brain's frozen.